Hi, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your May 1st to the 15th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm, so thank you so very much for doing so. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Fantastic. Okay. So we are crowned here by the Seven of Wands. So it seems like, Virgo, you have a lot of alligators that you're fighting. There's almost an energy here of like, I have to keep on top of everything. I have to fight, 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 fight. Because if I don't, somebody is going to knock me down or something is going to get the better of me. Calm it down. Because this is exhausting. I always see the Seven of Wands of like holding your hand like a fist. And I know if you've been here before, you know this, where whenever I see the Seven of Wands, it's like Spirit always shows me that clenched fist. It's like clench your fist and it hurts. Like just a little bit of doing that, a few seconds, like my fist hurts. Can you imagine your energy like that? How it affects you, chi wise, how it affects you, just, yeah, energetically speaking. It's just going to be overwhelming. So be mindful. And we think, okay, I have to point this out or I have to, keep on pushing. It's like, why? And point this out means when people say or do things that we don't like, it's like, oh, well, I have to kind of like stand up for myself, assert my, you know, power within my own existence. And it's like sometimes when we assert our power in our own existence, it's like we walk away. We're like, well, you know what? Not talking to you today, or we're not doing that. It moves us to the Two of Wands. Doors are opening. We're going to see ourselves really starting to look at our future. There is a sense of like, oh, wow, I didn't expect this path to open up, or I didn't expect this door to open. I didn't expect to see this. With the Seven of Cups, we are embracing our dreams. The doors are opening, and we're looking at our dreams and what we want and what we desire. The repeat of the number 7 two times. Now, if we have it a third, this is definitely going to amplify it, but is a real sense of say the truth, say what you believe, embrace what you believe. It doesn't mean that we have to say it to anybody but ourselves, because sometimes we don't need to share everything with everybody, right? And with the Seven of Cups, there is a real sense of I am connecting with my dreams. I am connecting with my passion. I am looking at all the different things. Do I embrace my love? Do I embrace my peace? Do I embrace a flexibility of mind and spirit, but also to have a little bit of venom with my words, not have everything have to be just so nice and pretty and neat and perfect all the times. So that's going to be interesting because we're walking into the Two of Cups. Now we have the repeat of the number 7. We have the repeat of the number 2. We only have four cards here so far. So that is really interesting with the two repeat. So the number 2 is coming together. It's creativity, it's insight, and the Two of Cups is healing beautiful love. The doors are opening, and it's opening us to healing beautiful love. And it brings us then to the Six of Pentacles. Not everything is in balance right now, and we're carrying forward imbalances from our childhood, doubts that we have, letting somebody else have more authority over ourselves and our lives than we do ourselves. So just being mindful about this, even if we are the ones who hold all the power, there is something from the past that is coming forward and kind of robbing it from us. So do be aware of this during this time. With the Page of Pentacles coming up next. This is Earth sign energy. This is us, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We are a student of this time, of our passion, of our roots, of how to ground ourselves. How do we need to move forward? It's like, how do you take care of a plant? How do you plant a garden? It's like, how do you take care of a life? How do you plant and grow your life and existence? We're learning. Interesting that the only card that is reversed is the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is one of my favorite cards because it is, and they all live happily ever after. But because this is on reverse, this is reverse, it's on pause. So this is going to be a time where you can look at everybody, and what you will imagine is them having the most fun, being the happiest, most successful, most everything people you could possibly imagine. Stop that. Because that's just psyching us out to fail. With the Ten of Cups reversed, we are dreaming that once we accumulate something, that will lead to the happiness. It's like once I have that one thing, all of a sudden everything else will start to fall into place. And that's just not going to be the case. collect things, love things, cherish things. I've been watching this one person on YouTube who loves collecting, and then this other person on YouTube who was collecting, I don't know what it was, but they stopped. And both have very passionate opinions about it. And both are following their hearts and their joys and their bliss. So here, don't take everybody's opinion. Follow your joy, follow your bliss, embrace what you love, but stop thinking everybody's having more fun than you, or everybody's, enjoying so much more than you are. Stand in your energy, stand in you, because you will be surprised that people envy you. They do, Virgo. Let's see what Spirit has to say. And if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a flower in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday, so hit the bell notification so that you can be notified when that video is uploaded. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Here we have enchanted. I was going to say enrich. It's funny because our lives are going to be enriched by us being enchanted with the little day-to-day things, which is what the 10 of Cups was saying. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be fleshy. So often we go after that. Oh, I love the big things, the flashy things. It's the quiet things. It's when a person makes themselves a cup of tea. They make you one too. It's, it's the small I love yous, not the big grand gestures where everybody can clap and cheer for them. It's the small things. So here, embracing being enchanted by the littlest of tiniest of things. A fairy with a kitten. The littlest of tiniest of things. It moves us then to our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Here we have grounding. This is the Earth Star chakra, located 6 inches below our feet. Root yourself. It is going to be so important. It is always important for an earth sign energy to be rooted. Now, you don't have any blockages here. You're rooting yourself, but make sure you take care of rooting yourself, planting yourself, feeding yourself correctly, doing things that help to energize, support, and guide you forward here, Virgo, because you need to have that intense, intricate root system that carries you through all storms and all weather. It brings us then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. So here we have 2. We have the 5 of Pentacles. It's like we just can't bear it. Here, there's the greyhound hunting the rabbit, right? And she just can't bear it, which is understandable. But this is going to be when it comes to matters of our success and our prosperity. It's like, I just can't stand to look. And Spirit's like, stop that. Stop that. Because the 5 of Pentacles is a poverty mentality. I can do nothing to stop it mentality. And this is going to be a time where we are taking back our power. So do not give it away. That's also the warning from the 10 of Cups. And the Sun is, I know that there are brighter things on the horizon. We can feel that. And we can get really frustrated and really angry because we can feel in our bones things are supposed to be changing, but it's like not yet. Also, be very mindful. During this time, it will be very easy to start to look at what everything that's shiny, everything that we think, oh my gosh, that's perfect, that's perfect, that's perfect. They just have what's perfect. And we're looking at everything that's shiny, everything that is told to us, oh, you should want this, instead of everything that our heart says, this is what I need, this is what I want. So being mindful about this is going to be really important. Also, walking away from a poverty mentality, a sense of, I don't get to have this because, is also going to be a very important thing. We're ready for a fight. Just know that about this time, step back, take a breath. If you're having a day where you're like, everybody's an idiot, know that it's not them, it's you. I know that sounds terrible, but it is so true. When we have days where we don't sleep, where we're cranky, where we're overwhelmed, and it's like everybody is grating on our last nerves, then that's when we need to say, oh, I need to excuse myself from the situation because it can't be everybody. I need to do a self-check right now. So grounding ourselves, stepping back, saying, what battles do I want to fight and what battles just aren't worth my time? The 2 of Wands, the doors are opening. The doors are opening. We're also very much looking towards our future. We're kind of planning it out, sketching it out. What do I want? Where do I want to be? How do I want to move this forward? With the 7 of Cups. With the 7 of Cups, open yourself to your dreams. And also open yourself to things that you haven't dared that you can dream. Here we have all the options, right? So some people say, oh my gosh, too many choices. But I see this as, oh my gosh, I have choices. I have choices. I can move forward this way, I can move forward that way, I can look at this, I can look at that. But we have the choice of the dragon and we have the choice of the serpent, which aren't necessarily things that we would think, oh, I'll choose that. You know, so we can choose love, we can choose peace, we can choose, prosperity, we can choose wealth, we can choose victory, right? Those all make sense. But then we can choose the serpent, the shedding of the skin, the flexibility of mind and spirit. The serpent wasn't worshipped before it was demified. So a shedding of the skin, a transformation, embracing being a physical embodiment of transformation. The dragon, fierceness. Again, a fierceness of words, a fierceness of power, a fierceness of ideas. Spreading our wings, larger than life. Uncontrollable, unobtainable. Embrace healing. Embrace love during this time. As we start to look at our dreams, as we start to transform, embrace healing, beautiful love, and coming into balance with the sacred feminine, sacred masculine energy of you, Virgo. Because the scales, they've been uneven. Things have been hard. They've been overwhelming. We've been doubting. We've been fearing, especially when it comes to money. Something from childhood is going to be carried on. When it comes to money, it's kind of like a poverty mentality. I don't get to have this because we always have to struggle. I don't get to have this because I don't get to have nice things, because somebody spoke over me that I wasn't worthy. And I believed them because I was small and they had all the authority. When it comes to the Six of Pentacles, it's balancing the scales. It's seeing, okay, what needs my attention? What needs my action? How do I need to move forward? Because now I am a student of how I plant the seeds, how I gain insight, how I connect with me, and how I open up the doors. This is going to be a huge learning time for you, Virgo. Huge. You're going to be like, can I do this? Do I know what it is that I want? It's going to be bigger than you can imagine. It will be. You are going to feel small. You might feel insignificant at times. Like, how can I handle it all? But with the Page of Pentacles, it's 1 foot at a time, 1 step at a time. It is being careful. It is being mindful, but it is knowing I'm here to learn. And that's going to be really important in this first half of May. I'm here to learn. And you're going to soak it all up like a sponge, Virgo. But this is also a time where, just like little kids, where we want to be like everybody else, but we also want to be super special. So if somebody breaks their arm, I don't know if this was you when you were little, but I remember somebody broke their arm and I was like, oh, that's so cool. They get to have a cast. They get to have this. Then when I was a little bit older, I broke my ankle. And I remember thinking, was I insane to want this? Like, what the heck? So it's interesting. We want to be just like everybody else when we're little, but we want to stand out in those ways that garner sympathy, right? So here with the 10 of Cups reversed, it's like, do not play into the hurt and do not play into, oh, I need your sympathy. Play and look, what do I love and what do I want? How do I want to play this game? What is important to me? What is sacred to me? How am I opening up the doors? And that is going to be a game changer here, Virgo. Our subconscious spirit message is nature. Embrace nature, go outside in nature, but also embrace your nature. If you love, running, or if you love cycling, or if you love, drawing or knitting or crocheting or embroidery or, listening to books or reading books or going to the beach or being on top of a mountain, whatever it is that is in your nature to enjoy, now is the time to enjoy it. Now is the time to savor it. Because it is part of who you are. It moves us then to our chakra energy, which is our third chakra. And this is truth. We are not telling ourselves the truth. The third chakra with truth is reversed. We are not saying what we truly want. Yes, we're grounded. Yes, we're growing. But we have a blockage in our third chakra. Humming, singing, chanting, those are fantastic ways to help strengthen the throat chakra. But say the truth. You don't have to say it to everybody. This isn't like a confessional, right? But say the truth to you. What do I love? What do I want? What am I frustrated with? It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. And it's so interesting. We have the 10 of we have the 10 of Cups, and then we have the 10 of Pentacles, the best of the tens. And this is in the upright position, the 10 of Cups is, and they all live happily ever after. And that's what we're seeing. But we're seeing it through they all live happily ever after. And I'm the poor schmuck who's still here laboring away, trying to get to just, first base. It's the poverty mentality. It's the looking at ourselves and we see the truth. We see warts and all. But we don't see the truth when it comes to everybody else. With the 10 of Pentacles, this is a generational curse. This is feeling like you have a generational curse, like nothing's going to ever move forward in the way that you want it to. It is all overwhelming. It is all too much. You'll never be, again, successful, prosperous. And that is a lie. You will be. But stop looking at everybody else running this race and look at yourself. You're not cursed at all. There are lessons to be learned. And you can be setting the line of your family. You can be setting everything straight. You could be changing the narrative. And that's what a lot of us are doing right now in this place of awakening, in this place of empowerment. It moves us then to our subconscious tarot message, which is the Page of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You'll be learning a lot from an air sign energy, be a student, a teacher, type of thing, but somebody who is a constant learner, who comes across rather young of spirit. It doesn't matter how old they are. They come across young as spirit and they have a connection. Okay, so they're going to be giving you messages. Whether they realize it or it's inadvertently, you're going to be getting messages from them, from spirit, that help to embrace your voice, open up your eyes, and lead you on a path where it's like, oh, was that it? Oh, it meant this, not that, type of thing. So just being aware of this. Also, embracing your inner child, embracing your inner voice, embracing your inner questioning, seeking, and opening up to what you desire. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Virgo, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.